Now we do want to check the forecast.
It's not bad out there right now, but it is humid.
And you guys were talking at the beginning about how we haven't had rain for a long time now, even though it doesn't seem like it.
Well, it's been a weird year, right?
Yeah.
We started the year in a very difficult drought situation. That was wiped out in about a month. From May into June and early July, and then now all it takes is 2 or 3 weeks and you go bone dry again, and it starts to get a little concerning. We've seen some communities tell people to conserve water. As Dana and I said, we've noticed in our neighborhoods the lawns are drying up a bit, but I don't know if the rain today is going to be all that impressive. Some areas may get over an inch, you know, those localized downpours, but the rest of us may not see a whole lot. We're going to try to break it down. Clouds rolling in early this morning. We had a nice sunrise, and now it is fairly overcast at Hershey Park, and here come the clouds. Now, here's the other issue. Some of these showers ahead of the main line, they're sneaking in early. So this may limit some of the storms that want to develop later in the day. We have to see. Oftentimes you need a full sunny start to really get some good convection going. And right now we've had clouds and even a few showers rolling in early. So we'll see what happens. Temperatures sitting right around 80 degrees. Not only is it warm, but it's also humid. We're about 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. And then as we move into the afternoon, dew points are going to be ripe. I mean, these dew points would indicate if storms develop, there could be some heavy rainers because the atmosphere is water loaded again. Mid-70s, dew points trending there. 93 yesterday, so that exceeded our forecast by a couple of degrees. We didn't get any rain, and now our surplus, which was, I think at one time around 5 inches or so, now below 2 inches, but still a surplus, at least for now. We can see kind of a milky sky because the sun is still trying to bleed through at least a little bit in Harrisburg. Highs today, I think with the clouds, will be just shy of 90. I don't think we can hit 90 with the cloud cover. But storminess is around this front. The question is, can they hold together and redevelop? Is the environment enough? And I think there's a question mark as to just how stormy it will be this afternoon. It looked like earlier today we might see storms between about noon and 6. Now with some of these showers sneaking in early, let's see what develops here on PrecisionCast. And this is kind of a different view now, a different run of the model, which still shows some storms popping up by the middle part of the afternoon, but they're more scattered in nature. They moved to the east by about 6:30 or 7, and then they're out of here. And I do think after sunset, it's very quick. The storms are going to die out. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, but most of the energy now wants to shift to our south and east, which leaves us dry tomorrow. And then Friday, we see a dip in the humidity. I think a comfortable day, a nice way to start the weekend Friday with some sunshine out there. Temperatures today, PrecisionCast still trying to get us to 90. Again, I don't buy it. I also don't buy we're going to drop into the 60s tonight. It's going to stay muggy. We will be in the 70s, and then tomorrow, upper 80s again for highs in the afternoon. Let's look at the rainfall, because again, this tells the story fairly nicely. I think there's going to be places that see a quarter inch or less, and I think that's going to be most of us. Some of us may get missed, but then there's going to be these pockets, right, that could see up to an inch of rain in some of the heavier downpours. So again, very hit or miss in nature. The extended outlook shows dew points do dip Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and go back up ahead of a front Monday and Tuesday now before they take a dip again by the middle part of next week. I think most of the weekend is dry now. Look at this front. I think it stays to our north on Sunday, leaving us dry. But by Monday, it dips to our south. And then Tuesday, a secondary front does two things. One, it gives us the chance of storms. And also, look at this. This is Hurricane Erin. And what this front's going to do is it's going to push it out into the Atlantic, which is good news. We don't need a hurricane coming up the East Coast. So the tropical update is Erin's moving west at 20 miles an hour, winds at 45 miles an hour. That little blob out there in the Atlantic is Erin, but this is going to become a bigger blob and really a massive hurricane, a Category 3 storm, thank goodness missing Puerto Rico, but making that curl away from the U.S. The spaghetti plots, meaning all of the models, are starting to tighten up now, and for the most part do show that curvature away from the East Coast. So let's hope that is the case next week. 88 today, scattered downpours and thunderstorms as we peak near 90, but just under it. Muggy tonight, and then here are the next 7 days. I think Friday and Saturday are winners. Less humid, very pleasant, but temperatures are still warm in the upper 80s. 94 on Sunday, and then some storms return early next week along with the humidity. Harrisburg's Opera in the Park is ready to go.